What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Mr EKG, aka EddyK, aka the AussieBattlerz, bringing you another episode of MyNba2k17. You'd have to forgive me for being confused. But this is my very first FaceCam video, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's stop bullshit and let's get straight into it. So, what I've been doing recently, playing a lot on the auction house, selling, looking to buy so I can, while I've still got this 3 days, just over 3 days left for my player bonus from the loyalty from 2K16, I'm trying to get to legendary tier. So, quick tip for that, guys. Focus on your quick game lineup because that's what progresses you in tiers, okay? So, your 5 best cards. What I've found, if we go to my quick game lineup, I've got all ultra rare pros at the moment. I've only got the one epic still, Wiggins, not pro'd. I am looking on the auction house for dupes of him. They're looking around 60k RP. I was watching one a couple of hours ago. It got put up. The guy must have just not thought. Didn't put a buy it now price. Started it at like, no, he did because it got bought. It was 60k bin, and he started the auction price. It must have been low because it was at around 5k at that point, and it had only been up for 20 minutes. So I've clicked watch, and I was like, in 12 hours, if that's anywhere around the 25, maybe 30k mark, I'll wait. Great trick for you guys too. If you're looking for things on the auction house and you found a card you want, and you know the buy it now is a bit much, and you're looking and it's a good auction price, this is such a dog move. I wait until there's about 10 seconds left, and I put a bid that's, I think a bid, say it's at about, we'll do an arbitrary number, 2,000, right? And it's, I think, okay, I'll bid at 2,500. I go, nah, I double that. So I would have bid for 3,000. If I'm happy with that, 10 seconds left, put that in. So someone will think, oh, I'll do 2,500 and win this at the death. You kind of beat them. It can backfire a couple of times. Someone might not have even beat you, and you could have done 2,001. But that's a way to guarantee you get your cards. So, was thinking to doing that with the Wiggins epic, but I checked back on my watch list in the auction house about an hour later, and it was gone. So I paid 60k for it. So I'm still waiting for my epic reset. My first freebie from getting into epic tier was Wiggins. I haven't got one since. I've got, I want to say, since then, almost 7 or 8 ultra rares. Yeah, probably 7 or 8, maybe even more. I can't recall. So I'm really waiting for my next one. Hopefully it's not a support. A guy on my team who's just in ultra rare, his first ultra rare reset, like his freebie, was a support. The second was also a support. Hang yourself. He was upset, but his third one wasn't, so he was cheering. He filled up the board. I'm going to do something later in this video which is actually answers some YouTube comments. But that one, what I just said, kind of links into one of them. It was someone asking me what team I'm on. And I'm actually on team grind or buy, B-Y-E. So grind or buy. Basically saying you're either going to grind in events or fuck off. And it's a team I was in last year. We started it up again. But we'll see how the year goes. It's a long season with this game. You know, things might happen. If I get a following on here and you guys want me to create a team, I will. We'll just see what happens. Currently, I've got the best deck on my team just because I'm playing it the most, obviously, because I've got these videos to do. So it's just making me grind away. But I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm enjoying it. A lot of people are hating on this game, saying it's too like the last one, which is just a freaking, it's a stupid argument. It's a free game you get on your brand new mobile device or your fucking mobile device, which is first world problems to the max. If you don't want to play it, like I said earlier, fuck off down the road. Tell the bloke down the road when he gives you an answer, don't come back because we don't give a fuck. So, before that cuts out, what I wanted to do is just quickly show you what I'm doing in the auction house. So, I put 10 up, and most of these guys are rare pros, okay? Because I've got heaps. I had 19 before I put these up. Just had 4 of a rare card, 4 of a kind of a rare card. With just doing the Blacktop Challenge, getting 120, 72 picks. Once my deck was full of cards, I would just fill up one, pro him, onto the next, and that's what I would do. Because like you guys probably know, there's not events happening yet. Blacktop Challenge is all there really is, but the rewards, which I'll get on later, I'm going to open some packs, And we're going to try and get the defensive and the playmaking uncommon ability, which is all I'm waiting for to do another recipe. Just for these videos, I wouldn't do them because you can't, not to reiterate, but there's no wild cards. There's no wild cards this year, so you're not really going to be able to pro event cards, Blacktop Challenge. I'm really interested in what they're going to do about that, if anything. Because it's kind of pointless, the amount of effort you have to do to get a Blacktop recipe. Anyway, jumping ahead. So, as you can see here, I've got 8 cards still up, which one is a super rare. Actually, that was my last reset that I got just before I started this video. Trevor Ariza, so I chucked him up. 7k bin, 2k start. I'm finding with these rare pros now, I'm putting them up for the minimum bid, which is 1700 and 4k bin, unless it's someone like these guys who are like 4, 5, and 5. I actually started at 5 because last week I was kind of doing 5 for bin and I was selling them. So I started with that because this is a foil Morrow Pro. Defensive spec though, but still. So I started, you could see I went 5, then 4, 5, 4, 5, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I might just do 4. But these sold pretty much straight away. Miller for 4k. This was a miles. That's just super rare, standard, untrained. You know, I'm getting 6k RP for it. I'm telling you guys, it's worth getting the 200 pack, 200 credits pack for. In Australia, like I keep reiterating, it's $2.99, $3. Throw it away. You know, so, and that gives you 10 super rare to put up there, 20. The normal, not pro'd. The rare pros are 15. I put up ultra rares there, 25. I want to say. I could be talking out my ass. Could be 30. I think it's 25. We'll see, because I'll put one up in a sec. Yeah, and then this bloke, he must be a rookie. Got no thing. I think that was. I don't give a fuck. Let's claim them now. Boom, boom. So as you can see, my RP here. This will take me up to 50. Ooh, just under 50k. So I'm tossing up whether I just do 10k again, like I did in the previous video of the player pack, the 2k RP one, to try and get the uncommon abilities that I need for the Blacktop recipe, or a bit more. But I kind of don't want to blow it all because I want to get a Wiggins, because I've only got 3 days to get Legendary tier, so I can get that free Player Pro reward and use it on a Legendary. If it comes to the end and I haven't pro'd my Wiggins yet, I'll probably just pro him. You're going to need 3, that's what I was saying before. You're going to need 3 of the tier below, which you're trying to get into. To get to Epic, I needed 3 Ultra Rare Pros and 2 Super Rare Pros, all fully charged. That just got me to Epic by like a tiny little slither. No enhancements or anything like that. So, to get to Legendary, I'm going to need 3 Epic Pros, 2 Super Rare Pros fully charged, Ultra Rare Pros fully charged. So, I need to get some other epics, and yes, I could buy packs, but it's not worth it. I'm not spending 2,500 credits, which is $30, or 3,000 to guarantee get these legendary MVP things. Like, what a wank! Don't need to do that. And if I have to pro a friggin' epic, I'll pro an epic. I'll deal with it. Then I'll get into legendary tier, and you know, we'll go from there. So anyway, season. As I said, there's only about 7 real guys now. I think I did this in the last video, episode 10. I'll just show you what I quickly do to know that. As soon as this season starts, bugger off. Oh, receipt from Apple that bought some credits to do this earlier today. But I had a voucher. I didn't spend money. But anyway, so you would go to standings and you would profile. Now this guy, Billy Ho, 29 and 0. Now, I've played him and he just beat me. And I wasn't fully charged. I've got the best lineup, and I've got 4 super rares. Fuck, I'll just show you. What are you doing? Anyway, Billy Ho's a hoe. As you can see, I'm coming in second. There's only 7 real guys, and the rest are all bots. And you can tell that when you go to standings, you'll see he's real. He's one of the real ones. Games play. Jeff. My name is Jeff. No, he's a real dude. Talk about your all-time backfires. Maybe it's more than 7, but fuck, I don't know. So, it'll look like this. Not on a team, 0 wins, 0 losses. Oh yeah, champ? How the fuck did you get all those cards? How'd you get pro super rares if you ain't played a fucking game? I'll tell you why. You're not real. You're a fucking robot. So that's how you tell normally. So there was like 7, maybe 8. I could be exaggerating. Kids screaming in the background. That's right. I got a ring on it. I got kids. So that's the way to tell. And if of those 7, once it gets to the playoffs, even if they finish higher than you in the standings, generally you can beat them anyway because they're bots. So you can beat them. Even if they're a better team, and you look at the game played, and you look at the game played, you'd think, fuck, how did I beat that guy? A lot of these actually, let me go back. Who was that? What was his name? Was it Jeff? Profile? No, it wasn't Jeff. He's real. Finbar? That's a fake name. Finbar. Yeah, fuck, that's a fake name. So, you look here. Yeah, he's got the epics, but look at the charge. It's only like 2 out of 20. So, like, a super rare, fully charged would fuck that up. Derek Rose. I want that card. I love D Rose. Like knee explosions, I loved him. He was my favourite. Still is. I guess he's not my favourite. Anyway, what the fuck? Side note. So that's how you know. So you'll beat him in the playoffs. You get in. You just got to rule about the real guys. So I can beat all them and my. Oh, let's charge up. So you see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 super rares that are just untrained. They're just sitting there. If it comes to the playoffs and I feel I need to, I'll probably charge them up. Everyone else is charged except Serge Ibaka, ultra rare. Oh, I don't want to charge him up because I'm probably not going to pro him because I can't auction him. I can't sell him. I can't do anything with him, so I don't know what to do with him. But I might train him up to see if I can't get the reward in ultra rare tier, which is an epic. But this season finishes after that player pro thing, so, and I can't auction this anyway. It's a reward, so it's fucking. I'm getting 1,650 credits. So seasons, that's why I'm not really giving a fuck. I'll go in and charge every 4 or 5 hours. So we saw Mr. Billy Hole. He was 29 and 0, and I'm like 24 and 5, and that's with me charging every 4 or 5 hours because I don't give a fuck. Yeah. So Blacktop challenges, hit it up, guys. Blacktop challenge, Blacktop challenge, Blacktop challenge. Each time you do it, like I said earlier, it's 30 games played. So if you're worried about your 1000th game, oh, I want to be in X tier before I get that free foil, fuck that. I was in Ultra, as you can see, that Serge Ibaka was my 1000th game reward. And before it, I was like, no, I'll get Epic tier. Epic tier takes 3 ultra rare pros fully trained and 2 super rares. Or if you bought packs, yes, a legendary, 5 epics, you know, a couple of friggin' stars, you know, you travel to the future and got them. Whatever. A foil single card is not as good as the tier below's pro. A super rare will beat whatever. Or if you think, I want to get to epic. A lot of guys on my team are like, I want to get to that epic, and they're around 800, 900 games, and they don't think they're going to do it. So they're buying packs to try and get it. If you've got 5 epics fully charged, that's not going to get you into epic tier. Actually, that probably would. 3 wouldn't. But the tier below's pro fully trained is better than that. So don't fucking worry about the 1000 game. Blow through it. Keep moving. Whatever. So, a couple of things also wanted to talk about. Oh, my daily goal today. I got Collector, which I'm on 5 at 20. I haven't played much today. I've been out, but I'm about to kind of sit down and do a couple of Blacktop challenges. I'll get that. I use the Cavs. Use the Cavs at the moment. The reason you do that, and I'll show you again. Now, the reason I use the Cavs is you go into card catalog. I do this at the start, and it's going to change when you see new DLC come in and new cards come. You'd always recheck this, but currently at the moment, I went through all of them, so I know what's what. Doing that collector, the best way to do it is obviously find which team has the most common and uncommon cards in its team. So kind of you think it's going to give you more chance because you mainly pull commons and uncommons. You want the highest percentage to be able to pull of that team for this particular reward. So Cleveland has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It shits on everything else. I think the closest is 5, which I think was the Hornets, I want to say. Something like that. Doesn't matter. You look. You spend your time doing it. I already did it. Fuck you. So I just use the Cavs, and you can blow through it pretty quick. Like I said, I'm already at 5 of 20. And there's that. What else am I doing? I'm grinding on that, guys. I'm just grinding away. Actually, with that daily goal, I'll get well over 50k. Let's do the packs. So I'm going to start with 10k. So 5 of these packs. Come on, baby, come on. There it is, player pack. Right at the top left corner, player pack. The reason we do it is in the extras, the option you get an ability, uncommon to ultra rare. Now we want the uncommon part because they don't drop on the draft board. Okay? Now, this leads me to a question I got on YouTube, which please feel free to comment on my videos. I do answer them, and you'll even probably get put in a video, like this gentleman. Yeah, okay, so this is from JWCL580. What's up, mate? It says, hey man, I'm an ultra rare plus and I'm trying to complete a recipe, but I cannot find any of the uncommon ability or enhancement cards. How do you get them? Well, the enhancements, daily picker, okay? And you just got to wait. It might take you a little while because you only get 1 of them a day, unless someone in your team gets a perk, gets a daily double picker. That dad life. He said, how do I get them? Well, daily picker for the enhancements, the abilities, obviously, we do this pack, okay? So, let's go ahead and do 5, and it's not guaranteed you're going to get them, right? You could waste a lot of RP. So, I said to him, essentially, don't even bother. Don't even bother with the blacktop recipes. Play it to get the picks, and therefore, you'd be able to pick more, your chances of resets, you know, get cards, auction them, progress your quick game lineup, move through. Because it's going to take, if you did the basic, I've already said this, but I got a super rare for my first one that I did, episode 5. Take a look. I'm going to try, so I'm hoping to get that player again 2 more times, so I can use a veteran contract to pro him. But even then, I've got a pro'd super rare. And the first time to get the abilities, I spent 20k RP. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That 20 grand could have got me, fuck, ultra rares go for 15k bin. Could have gone ultra rare on the auction house. So, let's take a look. What do we got? So this is number 1. Oh, pulled a super rare. Can't auction him. Fucking useless. Rookie contract. Rookie contract. Veteran contract? Alright, let's go again. Amir Johnson. 3 more, because I don't want to blow too much. David West. Wake up, Mr. West! Oh, spec upgrade. So that's one positive of doing these, but I'm not using them yet. Level upgrade, that's another one. And now these will be energies. Actually, you know what? I might only do 4, because that's what I'm going to get back from my daily goal collector. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Don't need you. Contract. Energy. Don't tell me I'm getting 3 energies. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. That's a waste. Yeah, I'm only doing 4 guys because this is pointless. It really is pointless. Don't even waste your RP. There's better ways to do it. Wait until you pull veteran contract. All right. Wait until you pull something. No way. I'm not doing this. That was like fucking 10 fucking energies out of that. So use the money you would use to do that on whatever you pull, whether it's super rare, you know, they go for like 6-7k on the auction house. Use that money you were thinking of doing that to get a blacktop challenge reward. Use that money to find a pro of the card that you've pulled. Okay, pro the card that you've pulled. Okay, so you can sell it later when you move up tiers. You're going to want to, or you're just going to end up with a whole bunch of pros that you can't do fuck all with except use them to feed higher tiered cards. It's a waste. So use that money. I just spent 8 grand. I could have got a super rare to couple with my thing, or a rare pro, or whatever. Not a rare pro. You don't want to buy pros already. You know what I'm saying. So stick to that, dude. Now, last question that I wanted to answer in terms of from YouTube. So, The Truth Gaming. You're obviously watching it, so just look at my other videos. Comment on whatever you want. That's what team are you on? This one. So, guy said to me, and this is probably from an earlier episode when I was a bit lower in the tiers, but it equates to whatever tier you're in or what your deck's like. It says, sort of a beginner to this game, but why don't you just use all of your super rares in your quick game deck? So this would have been at a time when I had, I guess, No, fuck, I almost used that. When I would have had 2 super rare pros, maybe some rare pros, and then maybe even an uncommon or a smaller kind of a lesser card in there. So the reason I do that, and this is what I said to him, I said because usually, although I haven't here, I could, but actually I'll just show you. I'll just swap out a few. So the reason you do that is because the weight or where your lineup is in the tier. I'm trying to show you on there. You're seeing it. Where you are in the tier in terms of, you're a dickhead. Oh, that's so frustrating, guys. I didn't think it would take me all the way down there, but of course I meant to do a fucking rare. So, essentially what that's just done is reset where I was in getting my epic reset. Because I dropped down out of epic, that has affected... fucked. I was so close to it too. It's been like... Jesus, when did I get my epic reset? Probably like 4 or 5 days? And I just fucked that up. But it was worth it for you guys. So, say I had something like this, right? I got a rare. Say I had another rare in there. I won't change it because I don't want to fuck with this again. It doesn't matter now. The reason you do that is because it's going to make... You know, if you played before, like Rivals Clash or something, you do this. It basically means you're in the tier, so I'm in Epic, right? But with this, even though I've got 3 really great cards and 2 real shit ones, I'm going to go up against someone who has got 5 of their best, and it's just below the 3 of my good ones. Now, if you know to win a game, you only need to win the double and a single, and lose the other 2, or win all 3 singles, lose the double, whichever. Those will get you a win. So that's why I do it. It's the 3-2 method. It's a way to kind of handicap yourself as an overall team, but you've got your 3 like friggin' gun cards in there. So you're still going to be able to beat people with 5 of their best, even though they're not at your level, you know? So that's why I do it. They're the questions. Guys, this has been my first FaceCam video. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, because I put up all the kind of resets I get during the day. I chuck them up on Instagram so you can be ahead of the curve. All the handles and things for that are in the comments, the description, sorry. But yeah, guys, hope you like it. Let me know what you think. This has been Mr EKG, a.k.a. EddyK, a.k.a. the AussieBattlerz. Peace out.